What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure 1994 here, and I'm going to talk about a story that happened for several years that has to do with some kind of car we owned. In like the mid 2000s till 2015, we had this Saturn SL2, which was gold. And it was made in 2002, which was the same year Ice Age and Lilo and Stitch came out. And the Wild Thornberrys movie. And all that other stuff. It was a big year for film, by the way. They made good movies that year, but that's not important of what I'm gonna talk about. We had a Saturn SL2. It's one of those classic cars you used to see on the roads. I think all you guys are familiar with the car. You guys used to see it back then, but not so much anymore. People are giving up their Saturns and buying brand new cars, which could do better. And Saturn is that car dealer, that corporation that went bankrupt in like 2010 when I was in 3rd grade. It's really sad to see it go, but most people are right. Saturn was kind of junky. And they had better cars out there. So, before we had the Saturn, we had another Saturn, which was blue. It was the 1991 Saturn SL1. And then we sold it to a Toyota dealer. We actually got the new Saturn, the most newer Saturn at the Toyota dealer. And we got rid of the old car, and I saw my dad driving the new car, so I wanted to get a ride in that, and we all went in, and we really loved it. The Saturn looked beautiful. I didn't see anything wrong with it. It was like lovely. I immediately got interested in it. Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was like in 2005, sometime or before my brother was born. Christian. Christian was a baby when we got it. But 3 years later, the car was already 6 years old from the year it got built. In 2008, it was like breaking on us, and it was like broken, but it was still moving. But it was like squeaking and rattling, and it said service engine soon. And near the driver's seat, it said service engine soon. Which means the car was broken and it had to be repaired. Squeak, rattle, and roll. It reminds me of that title from a Thomas episode I watched of Gordon. Yeah, this happened back when I attended 2nd grade. And the car needed repair badly. It was squeaking, rattling, it was broken. So the light said, service engine soon. And after a month, we just took it to the works, and we took it to some mechanic, and we didn't get back for like 2 weeks. But it was all better when we got back. All these term events happened in 2008 when I was in 2nd grade. Before it died on us immediately. I didn't want to see that one go. This was like before it went bankrupt, the company. But they made newer models like of the Saturn View and the Saturn Outlook. But in 2009, we got it back all fixed. It was like working fine for the next 4 years, but in 2013, it was like starting to die and fall apart on us. It was like slowly starting to collapse, and my dad got a Jeep from 2002, which was a livery sport, which was gray, from 2002. And he used that for the next 2 years. We got that Jeep in like March 2013 before we drove to Disney. And we got rid of both cars the same day. I mean, in 2014, the Saturn was starting to die more and more, which was why we had the Jeep, so my dad could use it if he has to go far. The Saturn couldn't really drive that far anymore into Manhattan and stuff, or New Jersey. If it went to New Jersey, it would have died completely. That's how bad it was. The car had to stay in Long Island and only drive in Long Island, and that was it. But it would have died completely if it was going to the Hamptons. Because we weren't driving it, it was dying and rotting. We actually got rid of both cars because they were both old. And the Jeep would have died on us if we kept pushing it into the city and stuff. And we got a new... And on January 20th, 2015, we got a new car called the 2013 Kia Sorento, which was maroon, and it works great. We still have it, by the way. It's one of those cars that you see in my videos that we still have. It still works great, but right now it's in the shop. We don't know where we're getting it back right now, but it's still fine. It's still working pretty great. But sometimes it still has to go to the shop once in a blue moon. But the Saturn and the Jeep had to go. So we could get a better car, which was the Kia Sorento. It works great. It works better than ever. It has a good sound to it. Sorry I'm talking strange, I still have the braces on, but you'll get used to it. I mean, with the Saturn dying and the Jeep looking too old, we had to get a new car, which is our Kia. I mean, with the Saturn dying, I think it was also because my dad needed it for a lot of things, and we kept going to the city with it a lot. And it couldn't take it anymore, so it just died. We kept going into the New York City area with it, and that's how it was like dying more and more. Like it couldn't take it anymore. We like took it for far distances, which was really hurting the car a lot. And if we still had this car right now, past the time we got the Kia, I'd say by the time I'm in 6th grade, it probably would have died most likely in 2016. For good. That's how bad it was dying, and it with us not driving it that much anymore. We only drove it occasionally, but that was it. It was gone after 2015. We pretty much pushed it enough. It had to go. It had its time. It it was pretty much dying because we kept taking it to far distances like the New York City area, like Manhattan, or LaGuardia Airport, or out east in Long Island. So, our Saturn is history pretty much. Yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.